Hey there, Distellers, it's Gemini Trinity, and welcome to some more TF2. The last episode, we played some Capture the Flag, and this one we are going to as well, except we're going to go on a different level. I mentioned in the last episode that this is actually going to be probably like a Let's Ranch, or like a just talk about different things, because I can't really inform you about this. And today's topic is actually going to be about, well, I don't want to say the new generation, but because it's the current generation, I guess you could say new generation. Anyway, the generation we are in right now of video games. And he just went up from 11 to 12 right in front of my eyes. Anyway, so what about this next generation, Gemini? What about it? Well, just different things that, I've seen, I've heard people complain about, people hate, etc., etc. Alright, let's be a demo man. Um, so, with the new generation, there's the Wii U, the Xbox One, the PS4, and yeah, I guess you could say the Ouya as well. But a lot of people wouldn't. Actually, I don't think anyone would. Yeah. And with the new generation also comes different game consoles that are being made, like the Amazon's new game, which if you guys haven't seen, the new controller, it does look boxy and stuff. It doesn't look. I mean, I don't think it looks too bad. Um, I think it has potential. I mean, it is like a prototype, so it's not going to look like phenomenal. Let's go take care of this guy. So, I mean, if you just give it time, they can actually. It was only a prototype, most likely just a prototype. There was no comment on it or anything, but it was just a prototype. So people are complaining about that. Also, another controller that people complain about, the new Steam controller. I actually really like it. The way it looks is so different. I'll put a picture up somewhere on the screen. But if you look at it, there's no joysticks anywhere, which is weird for a home console because they all have joysticks. So when one doesn't have one, it's gonna get a lot of hate. But the fact that like this one, they kind of look um, like touchpad, like a little bit, like you know how laptops have it. It kind of looks like that, but not really. I mean, with the way some games work, like especially for PC, when you're gonna need that full round figure that it lets you have, it's gonna be awesome. Like I actually really want to try it out with TF2 mainly. Oh, I killed it. Nice. Um, what else? Oh shit. I have actually. I don't own any. I don't own any of the newer um, generation of consoles. My friends do though. I have a few friends who own a Wii U. I have two friends that own an Xbox One and one friend that owns a PS4. Now, one of these friends owns all three. Yeah, 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 yeah. Anyway, so since I don't own any of them, I can't really say for personal experience what I like about any of them. The one I played on the Xbox One a little bit with one of my friends, but the one I played on most is the Wii U, because for one, it's been out longer, and my friend is a huge Nintendo fan, so aren't I. We've been playing a lot on it. The Wii U is I actually really want one out of all next gen consoles. It's the one that I want, and I'm dead. Um, the main reason why I want it though is because of the new games that are coming out. That would be Super Smash Brothers 4. That's just the nickname for it. I don't know if it's actually going to be called Super Smash Brothers 4 yet or not. Um, but Super Smash Brothers 4 and the new Mario Kart. Those are the main reasons I want it. Um, the cool thing about Super Smash Brothers 4 though is that uh, it will be out on. It's the first game to be a first Super Smash Brothers that's going to be mobile as well as for home. which would be really fun for my friend and I, because we put a lot of hours into every single Super Smash Brothers. And if things go the way that they're supposed to, um, we'll be able to play it the home version while we wait for class to start, and then we'll be able to immediately switch over to the handheld if we ever decide to go somewhere, you know? And yeah, you get the hell away from me. I don't want anything to do with you. I'm not entirely certain if the Mario Kart's going to be on handheld. I mean, I already have the 3DS. Oh, whoa. He got me with one hit. Um, ouch. Hit my head. The Xbox One uh, is ridiculous to me, though. It's super expensive, and yeah, that's mainly it. uh, the price of a console is a huge thing for me. If it's because I'm not particularly wealthy, and neither is the majority of the gaming community. So when a console is really expensive, I can't buy it. Like, I was lucky to get a 360 back when it was relatively new. I got mine about 5 or 6 years ago. Actually, yeah, it was like 6 years ago. And I mean, I've played it ever since. Like, there was never a dull moment with it. And but then, even then, that was like $300. This new one's 500. I mean, that's ridiculous. I would never spend $500 on a console unless I was actually moderately wealthy, which I'm not. So when people go out and buy all three, I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? The PS4, I don't have much on. Um, all I know is that the library is very, very limited. So it wasn't the Xbox One, but granted, the X the Xbox doesn't really. Well, actually, they are now, but they never really boasted about exclusives, whereas PS4, well, just Sony in general has. Like, everyone knows Xbox 360 had very little to no exclusives. We had Halo, we had Gears of War, and of course we had the Kinect games, but then again, no other system has Kinect, so of course we have those. You are a jerk. Stop doing shit. Ow. My head still hurts. Which brings up another thing. The new exclusives that are on Xbox One. They made a new Dead Rising, like everyone knows that. They made one. Um, I played a little bit of it. It's definitely an improvement since the last one. No, I don't want to do that. I didn't really find the first one to be all that enjoyable, but when I got to play the third one because of my friend, I actually had a really fun time. I have the second one because of games with gold. Dead Rising 2 was free for 2 weeks. Um, so that was fun. Also, Rise. That was a game I really wanted to play because there was a game for the PS2 that reminded me of it. I don't quite remember the name of it, but when Rise was shown, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be the greatest freaking thing ever. I'm super excited for this. Well, turns out that was actually a huge flop, but I still want to play it because regardless of floppingness, a game's ability to flop, I actually still highly enjoy the games. And die. Whew, that scared me. Alright, alright, alright. Where is that? Oh, there you are. Um, so I actually still want to play the game. Jeez, why was I missing so much? Damn it. At least I killed everything and Scott's still alive. Um, but I don't know why people are always like, the Xbox One is, yes, it is the most expensive console of this next generation. Yes, it seems like just a giant brick. But I mean, I'm more excited for the games that are on it than for the PS4, to be honest. I mean, look at Knack. That thing was, they put so much money into Knack, they put so much time and everything like that, and that turned out to be a flop. But yet, you don't see anyone really talking about that. You only see people talking about how Rise was terrible. I mean, that's it's kind of mean, guys. Don't do that. Anyway, going back on the subject of Wii U, everyone is bashing on how the Wii U sales are. Last I checked, the PS4 was winning, which is most likely still true, and then the Wii U, and then the Xbox One. The Xbox One is behind by probably about 600,000, 500, 600,000 units behind the Wii U, and then the PS4 has like a million on the Wii U. So yeah, they're pretty high. Xbox One hasn't been sold worldwide yet though, so that doesn't really help it. I actually don't know when it will be either. Now that I think about it, when is it gonna be? But the Wii U sales are actually pretty decent compared to other consoles. Yeah, I see you. Alright, let's change into this guy. But the Wii U is actually doing pretty well for what I think. I actually think it's doing pretty well. And it's only going to get better. Especially when Super Smash Bros. Comes out and Mario Kart comes out. Those games are going to, help the sales. Because if you look at the other game consoles, you look at the GameCube, and the GameCube was doing just utterly terrible. For the first few months, it had roughly about 500,000 sales. And by first few months, I mean the first half of the year. Um, but then Super Smash Bros. Melee came out, and the console went from like 500,000 to over 3 million in that span of time, which was 6 months. So it went up by 600%. And then the same thing happened when Mario Kart came out. The sales started going down a little bit, but then when Mario Kart Double Dash came out, the sales just went up and up. And I'm not doing anything, so I'm just gonna keep moving. So I feel that that's gonna happen, and that's only the games that are gonna be coming out that are actually gonna sell this console. I don't know what else would be a console seller, as I'm not too familiar with games that are coming out. Um, oh gosh, I am being swarmed. Get away, go away, go away, go away, go away! Jeez, you just hold a grudge, don't you? Kubak Kozlowski? What the hell kind of name is that? Where's the red one? So yeah. Console sellers. Jeez, I am having a hard time staying on track. I need to write everything down next time. Alright. I don't trust you. That's not cool, man. Everyone's using... Oh, gosh. Fourth in nature, yes. The fourth in nature, guys. It's the fourth nature. Not the third, not the second, the fourth. Anyway, as I was supposed to be saying grammatically correctly, the force of nature, for some reason, is what everyone is using, and that's bugging me. But yeah, so what do you guys like? Like, do you guys like which ones are you guys most anticipated for? If you don't already have a next generation slash current generation console, if you guys want to call it that. I mean, if you're not in the next generation, I guess you could say next generation console. But if we're going by actual terms, which console of this current gen are you most wanting? The Xbox One, the uh, Wii U, or the PS4? Just tell me in the comments below. Tell me why. And that way I can actually just have a nice debate with people. I don't know. What? I mean, if you guys actually want to participate in these debates, I'll put my Skype username somewhere, probably in the video and in the description. Yeah, it'll go in both. If you guys just want to, we can actually have some nice conversations while I'm in the middle of recording, or you can play with me, and we'll do that all at once. It'll be like some crazy shit. Okay, seriously, we need to win right now. What are you doing? Jeez, I just want to win. And this video's getting long. Excuse me, excuse me. I need to go get the intelligence because everyone's not able to do it themselves. Get out of my face. Okay, now get in my face. Wow, you are cool. Dick. Had to get his buddy to help him. Did we win yet? Yes, we did! Alright, so, in the next episode, guys, I will rant about something else to do with TF2. If you guys want a specific rant or generalized rant and see my opinion on it, just comment in the section below and tell me what you want me to rant about. Alright.